good morning. Time to wake up. Let's go. Time to wake up. Smell that coffee. Smell the money. Well, we made some money last night. I did. I jumped on LSU big time. You gotta follow us, man. Tony came through with that one. Yeah. Morning coffee and sports betting with Bob from OddsJam, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company in the world, man. In the world. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. There's a link below. Join, and you'll get a link to be able to share with your friends and people, followers. You get 50% when they sign up using your link. You can't beat that with a stick. No, not at all. That's what I say. Gonna be a great day today because Bob's back. Bob's back, and he's ready to give you some bangers for today. No kidding around today. We're going to find some great plays. But right now, you know what it's time for? Time to crank it up. Oh! Oh, I miss my cowbell. I miss it. I miss my cowbell. And I miss you all too. Been just a little bit under the weather here lately, but I'm all right now. I'll be okay. Boy, Bob does not give up. Every day out here grinding it out, baby. Grinding it out. Yes, that's what you got to do in the world of sports betting. You can't just do it part of the time. You got to do it all the time. All the time. All right. Hang on a second here. Let me get my stuff together here as we move forward. See who's out here. We've got Joe Valdez out here. Good morning, Joe, and Pierre Chevalier. Good morning, Pierre. Good morning, everybody. Before we go any further, can we have a little sip of coffee? Cheers to you all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, wow, what a game last night. After LSU got the beat down of 24-4 Sunday, they just came back and put a beat down on Florida last night and won the national championship, man. It was awesome. 2 SEC teams in the finals. Florida is a great team. Probably, as Tony had said last night on Twitter, probably the lead team, in all honesty. Probably the favorite to win it all next year, preseason, because they are a good team. But LSU has got probably the top 2 baseball prospects coming out of college that, quite frankly, are going to make a big, big, big difference. Well, we know Skeens is going to go number one. Heck, Cruz is probably going to go number two. So that would be something else if those two guys went 1 and 2 in the baseball draft. So we'll see what happens there. But bottom line is, won money, bet heavily on LSU last night. It's a good spot, after a team gets their butt kicked, to come back and bet them in the next game when you're playing in a series. And that's what happened. All right, let's have a little more coffee together. Cheers. So we start this week out with morning coffee picks at 7:29, 6:07, and 22. Okay. We are sitting here. What is that? 51, 58, 1,358. We are up 93.4 units. So we're on our way. We're going to get to 100 units up at some point in time, folks. It's going to happen. You watch. It'll happen. All right. Let's go to the recap. What do you say? The recap, which is brought to you by shop.oddsjam.com. You asked for it. It's here. Go grab your gear. The OddsJam merchandise shop with the short sleeve unisex t-shirt. The black glossy mug, I like to call that, and I'm trying to get them to change that to the morning coffee cup. That's right. The trucker cap, the unisex hoodie, the distressed dad hat, the stainless steel tumbler, the 5-panel camper, and the embroidered beanie, along with Slop Shop. Yeah. The No Big Deal shirt, the Broke Even shirt, Feels Right, and the Buddy shirt. All at shop.oddsjam.com. We've already talked about it. LSU 18-4 over Florida to win its 7th college baseball championship. In the WNBA, the Aces beat the Fever 88-80. Wilson with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 steals. In Major League Baseball, the Orioles 10-3 over the Reds. Brewers 2-1 over the Mets. Mets fall a season high 8 games under 500. Braves 4-1 over the Twins. Ozuna and Acuna hit homers to back Strider's 10 strikeouts. Tigers 7-2 over the Rangers. Angels 2-1 over the White Sox. And the Mariners 8-4 over the Nationals. And that does it for the recap. Brought to you by shop.oddsjam.com. You asked for it, it's here. Go grab your gear now. All right. It's awful quiet out here. Awful quiet, but we're going to go ahead and I'd like to welcome everybody on Twitter, everybody on Facebook, and everybody on YouTube. I would like to drop this in here real quick. This is the Golf Gurus, the OddsJam Golf Gurus. This would be me and Tony Futo. These are our Rocket Mortgage picks for this week. We've got outrights: Tony Finau, Matsuyama, Cam Davis, Austin Eckroat, and Alex Smalley. Top 5, Tom Kim and Sungjae M. Top 10, Finau and Ricky Fowler. Top 20, Keegan Bradley, Cam Davis, Austin Eckroat, Sepp Straka, Steven Yeager, and Taylor Pendrith. Those are the Golf Gurus picks this week, and I hope you jump in there and get in on some of those plays. I've already bet them all. They are ready to rock and roll. A little more coffee here. Cheers. All right. Let's go find some bets. Let's go find some winners. Let's do it. I'm going to share my screen. And let's go to the Positive EV page and let's turn on the recommended filters. They are on. And it looks like this present point in time is Connor Seabold over 3.5 player earned runs. Let's hit that for a morning coffee pick. By the way, I'm going to throw this at you, folks. I shared this last night on Last Minute Betting. These were the prize picks last night, and the entry won. We put up a $9 flex play, and every single leg hit, all from the Fantasy Optimizer, folks. All from the Fantasy Optimizer. You've got to get the Fantasy Optimizer if you're doing prize picks and underdog plays. All right? Oh, Boston Red Sox, first half run line -0.5 against the Marlins. We will take that for a morning coffee pick. Look at that. While we were gone, something else popped up. And let's turn off. Wow. And now Liv Hovde. Money line against Diana Schneider. Morning coffee pick. A tennis play. I wish I had Dre or Tony here right now to help me with that. Those are all morning coffee picks. Let's go ahead and add them in the bet tracker. All right, we've got Connor Seabold over 3.5 player earned runs on a hot streak as a morning coffee pick. We've got the Red Sox -0.5 a run, first half run line. I'll bet Rivers, morning coffee pick. And we have Liv Hovde, money line in tennis on Bet Rivers, morning coffee pick. All right. Let's get to the coffee again. Cheers to y'all. I know you missed me. And I missed y'all too. Kiss 73. Oh, goodness. That is a good question. Let's take a look at, well, it's got to be one of our outrights. So there they are. Finau won it last year. Matsuyama, Davis, Eckroat, or Smalley. Who you like? One of those 5 is what I would pick, man. One of those 5 right there. Although we've only hit one outright this year. So it could be somebody else. Maybe it's Ricky Fowler this week. Maybe it's Justin Thomas. Not really sure. All right. Let's go back and find a few more bangers. Bob's back, and Bob's ready to make some money. Back to the positive EV page. Let's turn off the recommended filters. Let's click the market drop down, click off the player props. Let's go to the maximum market width and make it a maximum of 25 and see what we come up with. Daniel Alahi against Maxim Cressy. Game spread plus 2.5. We'll take it as a morning coffee pick. There's a YRFI, a Yurfie. White Sox and Angels. I'm going to leave that one alone. And then let's go to the drop down in the markets and click off the main and alternate markets. Click on the player props, go to maximum market width, make it 42, see what we got. We got the C-Bold play. That's it. Okay. All right, let's go to the bet tracker. We may not have as many bets today. Let's take a look here as we load up. All right, let's add Alahi as a morning coffee pick. Game spread plus 2.5. Daniel Alahi Gowan. That's a morning coffee pick. All right. Who do I got in here? Good morning, Stephen Batson. Ben, where you been? Where you been, Ben? How you guys doing? Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. It's a wonderful, wonderful day today. And we've got plenty of baseball games tonight, folks. A big schedule tonight. Houston's coming to St. Louis. Minnesota and Atlanta resume. The Brewers and Mets resume. Phillies and the Cubs play. Guardians and Royals. Dodgers at the Rockies. Even Dodgers minus 1.5 has no good value. Dodgers minus 1.5 is not good value. You probably got to go minus 2.5. Even minus 2.5 is at minus 125. Holy cow. Not a great value there at all. Because you know that's been our go-to. Rays are at the Diamondbacks. That'll be an interesting series. Yankees could get well in Oakland. Oh, yeah, they could. Giants and the Blue Jays. Padres and the Pirates. Some very, very interesting matchups for this week. I expect Texas to come back tonight and win after losing to Detroit last night. And we'll just see what happens. Interesting stuff. If you got any picks, throw them out here real quick in the chat. All right. Brewers and Mets over 9 runs. All right. Yankees money line. All right. Let's do it. Let's go show these folks how to do this. Brewers and Mets over. Over 9 is at minus 110 on Bet Rivers. Morning coffee pick, man. And I got to see where this Yankees money line is. It's at minus 135 on DK. Morning coffee pick. There you go. Now we're getting those picks going, folks. And we're going to add 2 more to the morning coffee picks. What's that going to give us? A half a dozen? Yep. All right. So Mets and Brewers over 9 total runs. Morning coffee pick. And the Yankees on the money line against the A's. Morning coffee pick. That gives us 6 picks. Yeah, that bumped it a little bit, but that's all right. It's okay. It's okay. That's all part of it, man. That's all part of it. Ben, it's good to see you back here. We missed you. Cheers, folks. All right. We got a half a dozen picks. Let's review them. Get them in here right now. All right. We've got Connor Seabold over 3.5 player earned runs on hot streak. Red Sox minus a half a run, first half run line of Bet Rivers. Liv Hovde money line in tennis on Bet Rivers. Daniel Alahi Gallon plus 2.5 game spread on FanDuel. That's a tennis play. Over 9 total runs on Bet Rivers. Between the Brewers and Mets and the Yankees on the money line on DraftKings. Those are all of your morning coffee picks today. Look at that. Jacob's here. Good morning. Bobby V made it. All right. Tony, how about them Tigers? Heck yeah. We loved it. Hammered them. We hammered them last night. Made money. Cheers. I mean, let's face it, folks. Let's face it. That was the play. Right? That was the play. After giving up 24 runs the game before, a team that is the number 1 offensive team in all of college baseball, with arguably the 2 best players in all of college baseball, pitcher and position player. Cruz had a 74 game on base streak going into that game. It was a no-brainer. That was a backup, the Mini Cooper. Actually, I backed up the Murano last night, the Nissan Murano. Well, All right, folks, that's it. We're done. I gave you my picks we got for today. Ben gave us a couple. You got to have a great day. What would... Yeah, no kidding. But remember, Steven, the next game, the Angels lost. Thank you, Pierre. Yeah, back up the Nissan, baby. That was a lot of fun. I got to tell you. Thank you, Ben. Have a great day. I got to tell you, that College World Series and the college baseball playoffs were fantastic. See what happens in the draft. And speaking of drafts, tomorrow night is the NHL draft. We know who goes number 1 and probably top 4. But after that, it's going to be fun. Look for trades, all kinds of stuff, folks. Have a great day. We'll see you tonight. Peace.